I think we did want to speak about the QNUPS though.
Oh yeah, sure. Quite interesting QNUPS. I mean, following the UK budget, a lot of people think you don't use a QNUPS now. And for those of you who don't know, a QNUPS is effectively an offshore pension structure. So think of it as a pair of clothes that you can put around investments. Okay, and it's quite flexible. So you can keep bank accounts in there. You can have real estate in there. You can whether it's commercial and residential. You can have investments, so equities and bonds, and it's it's a really good structure because what it does is it actually can shield assets from inheritance tax, but its main purpose is it's a vehicle to produce an income in retirement. And like I said before, there's no normal offshore pension really per se, but this gives an opportunity for clients maybe returning back to the UK to put it into a structure where it can then be taxed as a pension. But following the changes by the Chancellor Rachel Reeves a few weeks ago, pensions are no longer going to be shielded from inheritance tax. So most people think, oh, why would I ever use a QNUPS, for example? But it can get quite complicated. But if you use it properly, and I'm working on a case at the moment, but if you use it properly, what you can do is you can put quite a large amount of money into one of these structures. You can use it to produce an income, and the income that you don't need from what's coming out, maybe 6, 7, 8% that's coming out of there, you only need to use 3% of that income. The rest of it can actually be put into trusts, specifically a discretionary trust, and it becomes you're able to do that because it falls into the gifts out of regular income rule, which means there's no 7-year ruling, but it also then enables you to put it into a trust structure which protects it from divorce, bankruptcy and creditors, for example, and it's outside of the state immediately from inheritance tax.
Wow.
So using these structures, and this is what I was talking about with our opportunities out here. Yeah, you can't just be a standard financial planner and say, look, give me your money and I'm going to invest it and then I'll see you every year. It's every time you go into that meeting with the client or whoever you're meeting, it's how can I add value to this person? And use all that knowledge that you've got to think outside the box and put them in front of something that they probably don't even know exists.
Yeah,
that's what your job is, and QNUPS is a fantastic example of that.